Yeah. From Kentucky to the world, it's the season of the scale. Creole butterfly, spread them wings, girl. Yeah. 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 Born to shine, leave a balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royal Libra season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her veins. Creole fire running through her name. She walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long live the queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Libra queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Yeah. So spread your wings, let your soul be free. Yeah. Dr.Creole butterfly. Eternally. Leave a queen. Forever strong. Kentucky vibe. Where you belong. Yeah.
Hey y'all, it's me once again. It's your girl Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast, or the horses are beautiful, the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy Kinsayada, happy bar mitzvah, happy anniversary to Lottie Dottie and every darn body under the sound of my voice. Okay. So let's get started. I talked about earlier today about messing with married men, okay? And I actually said that I was against it, and I'm about to double down on it. How about that? Okay, so if those of you that is pissed, gonna really be pissed, okay? Let's pull up this story real quick, okay? And this happened in North Carolina, okay? Let's see. Hold on. Let's make sure you can see it. Okay, let's go. Where is the sound? Oh, here it is, though. Come on.
Not only did they recognize her
Let's go
horn,
back. Okay, here we go.
excited and happy for my client. Excited and happy for my client. She has received justice from losing her husband and the father of her children. And she was able to receive that through the jury in their verdict. And not only did they recognize her harm, they awarded her the maximum amount that we asked for. It means the world to my team, my client, and I. because there are so many women that were able to have their stories heard through my client. And she was able to speak her truth after a year and a half of not being able to say anything. We just want to say that we are extremely happy with.
Of course, commercial. I hate commercials, y'all. What's up, Hazel Boo?
This verdict. Justice was served. And now people will look at this, and this will set precedent for third parties interfering
Hold
with
on.
another person's marriage.
Okay. They websites suck. I'm trying to play this again.
I was extremely excited and happy for my client. She has received justice from losing her husband and the father of her children. And she was able to receive that through the jury in their verdict. And not only did they recognize her harm, they awarded her the maximum amount that we asked for. It means the world to my team, my client, and I, because there are so many women that were able to have their stories heard through my client. And she was able to speak her truth after a year and a half of not being able to say anything. We just want to say that we are extremely happy with this verdict. Justice was served. And now people will look at this, and this will set precedent for third parties interfering with another person's marriage.
Yes, yes, honey. Yes. Team wife. Team wife. Maybe I should say team good wife, but nevertheless, team wife. Okay, so my understanding for this whole thing, I'm gonna try to sum it up. My whole understanding for this is this girl and the wife, which is on my thumbnail, were okay. That was the attorney. She is so beautiful. I think she is very beautiful. She's got a smooth complexion. She's got the cheekbones and stuff. Girl, you go ahead, girl. Anyway, um, the wife and the adulteress was friends, from my understanding. The adulteress is, which is Brina, I think that's how you pronounce her name, said that her husband was abusing her, which turned out to be a lie. The wife, trying to be a good friend, let her move in with her and her husband, only to find out that the liar, aka friend, and said husband was sleeping together. Even in her house, when she told the so called friend, you need to dress a little bit better, cover yourself, aka put some clothes on, walking around my house like this. The so called liar friend was like, no. Supposedly, the so called liar friend and the adulterous husband, aka ex husband now, got married on September 9/11. So the good friend took the ex husband, which was then her husband, and her best friend, aka liar, to court for alienated of affection. Okay. Yes, thank you. I was gonna get to that too. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They husbands, aka the liar friend, and the wife's husband are cousins. Now, interesting facts happened today. The adulterous husband got locked up because he took a gun to the court today, which is stupid. Everybody knows you do not take guns on to the courthouse, planes, anything that is governed by the government like that. You cannot take a gun to. Okay. All right. Now, supposedly, Brina said, we'll see if she receive any of it. We'll see if she'll see any of it. Okay? When I tell you that people is trying their best to take over your life, there is people that want to be you. Seriously. And that's why you have to watch who you call a friend. Let me pull this up right here. Hold on. Make sure y'all can see it. Okay. Brina Kennard put on blast in Durham court after wild question to wife suing her for stealing husband. Here's the wife, the one who sued, this one right here. Okay. I just want to read some of the comments. Okay. All right. Anyway, let's click right here. Brina Kennard put on blast in court after wild question to wife suing her for stealing husband. Okay, let's see. During her cross-examination of Akira Montaku, the woman suing her for alleged wrecking her marriage, Brina asked one of the most shocking questions of the day. That must have been painful for you, right? The question came after Akira recalled losing a pregnancy, and the whole courtroom gasped, according to TikTokers in Durham covering the high-profile civil trial. Even jurors looked stunned before Akira hit back. Hold on. Well, I wouldn't expect you to know since you don't have since you don't have children. The judge had to send the juror out to warn both women to stop being extra and stick to the facts. Akira Montaku filed her lawsuit in May 2024, accusing Brina of sleeping with her husband Timothy. Okay, Montego, whatever. While flaunting it online like it was a part of her brand. The complaint said Brina posted photos of Kira's. Dang, come on, where'd you go? Fur and straight up embarrassed Akira on social media. She looked like, I ain't even trying to be funny, but she looked like she's a thought. Like the higher the bidder, the higher the whatever. She looked like she's a thought. Okay. Let me see. Are y'all able to see this? Did it even change? Hold on. It didn't change for y'all. StreamYard is acting very StreamYardish. Okay. No wonder y'all looking at me like, huh? I'm still here, y'all. I'm waiting on it to pull it up. Close. Okay. This is what I was talking about. I said she looks like a thought. Not trying to be funny, but she looked like, yeah. And supposedly, while her saying that the cousin, his cousin, aka her ex-husband, was beating her, that was a lie. It was a lie. It wasn't true. So he's proud to hold her hand, ain't he? 3.5 million love triangle. That's a lot for some peen, honey. That's a lot for some peen. And she got the cyber stalking lawsuit. Let me tell you, all you people that like to cyber stalk people on this internet and stuff, I told you the law's gonna catch up with you. you're gonna have to go to court and pay people some damages and stuff like that. With stalking and doing all the stuff that you do, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Let me see. She started staying there for 2 weeks, y'all, in 2022. That's when it all went left. Akira testified that Brenay refused to leave, even after she and her grandma asked her to. The police were eventually called, but Kennard came right back. Y'all best friends, you do that to your friend. She asked you to leave, but you came back right back. So once friends and family by marriage, Brenay Kennard and Akira whatever, now face off in a fury 3.5 million courtroom battle with shocking testimony and personal drama, turning their formal bond into a public feud. Akira says she later found videos confirming the affair and that her children haven't been the same since. My children aren't the same, she told the court through tears. They've lost both their parents. Husband arrested in the middle of the trial. As if the courtroom drama wasn't enough, Akira's ex-husband, Timothy M., was arrested at the courthouse for bringing a concealed 9mm inside. He was hit with 2 charges, but bonded out for $2,500. Meanwhile, the trial continues, and word on the street is Devin took the stand Thursday.
Hope all is well.
Tim with the hips. Hey, Timmy.
You wish you had it like this, man.
Nah, baby, I'm straight.
Stop speaking on it.
Timmy with the hips. Don't pop your stuff, baby. You in my city.
I'm not worried about that.
You in my city, Timmy with the hips.
You a fan?
A fan? Nah, I'm just gonna go viral some more off of y'all. That's all.
You a fan?
Get ready to pay that man child support, good.
Just pay.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. I ain't got you. I respect you. We care about other people, not just like that. I'm sorry. I put it down for you too.
I don't know who this is, but she said Timmy with the hip. Oh man. Look at this more video.
How look?
Oh, y'all open it? Not yet. We're not. Okay. No.
There's the door. I'm all right.
Mine's slow. Mom. Yeah, we right here. We waiting. Oh, I'm all about it. I ain't scared. Who gonna check me? Not a motherfucking soul. And what I'm gonna tell my people, double tap that screen. Y'all know why? Because that shit free and don't cost anybody a pussy. Team. You understand? I'm supposed to be in court now. I said, my damn self, baby. We're gonna be late for this.
Well, y'all heard her, whoever she was, honey. She told him what you gonna do about it, player from the Himalaya. Y'all, now for real though, all jokes aside, it's a lot that goes down in adultery. Have I ever been attracted and thought about sleeping with somebody's husband? Yep. Yep. It was one hubby, and this man was going through some stuff, and we was attracted to each other. And had we, baby, I probably would have. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't because I've always been team wife. Always been team wife, you know. So so yeah, I'm just like, no, nope. But you know, I came close. I came close. Plus, I felt like the woman didn't deserve him, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. Y'all know how I do. I keep it real with y'all, whether I look good in the story or not. And I know this is a story right here that I'm talking about that I don't look good in, but it is the truth, okay? It's the truth. No lie. Straight up, no chaser. Let me tell y'all, you know what? It's a reason alienation of affection actually is a real thing because when you come into a married couple situation, you know, whether you be a man and you take the woman's affection away from her husband, or you a woman and you take the man's affection away, you still entered into a contract. You're coming in between a contract between two people, okay? And you know, that's basically what marriage is if you look at it in a standpoint of you know, not spirituality but reality. It's a contract between two people, and they agree to be faithful to two people, to each other, not people on the outside coming in. So it means you have breached a contract, so you should be having to be held accountable for that. You should have to pay. What's up, JB? You should have to pay. That's just my opinion, you know. But let me tell y'all. Okay, so what is adultery and why, you know, adultery is a violation of marriage. Okay, that's basically what it is. Adultery is sexually immorality with someone who is not your spouse, a violation of the marriage covenant. Okay, adultery. And you can't have adultery if you're not married. That's fornication. That's different. Adultery is when you come in between two people who have signed a contract to commit that they will be faithful to each other. Okay. So when you come in between that and try to, you know, and try to break it up, yeah, you helping them breach a contract. So I hope that peen is worth a lot for her because she's got to pay a certain point $1 million for some peen and emotions. That's weird. Not weird that she got that the wife, ex-wife, got her money, but weird that you would really stand with all that because what you thought you was gonna win, and then you showed up to court with no attorney, from my understanding. Who does that? And you fighting for your life, and you fighting to not have to pay millions of dollars, and you're gonna show up without an attorney, and the wife shows up with an attorney. I guess we see which one is intelligent and which one just leads with their boobs. Okay. Who child? Okay, let me see. Is that all I wanted to say about this? She has to pay. Okay, damage awarded. A judge ordered Kennard, which is the TikTok lady, the ex, aka bad friend, ordered her to pay 1.75. I'm sorry, yeah, 1.75 million to the ex-wife Akira. Okay, and that's for alienation of affection. She also has to pay 250K for criminal conversation, which is cyber stalking. Okay. Okay. Somebody keep texting me. Okay. Um, it says Kennard represented herself, idiot, and argued that Akira's marriage was already over. Um, both Timothy M and Brenay, the one who has to pay the money, are married now. They got married like I said, on September the 11th. How convenient. How convenient, people. If you're going to play, sometimes you have to pay. IJA, you know? Child, child. And what tripped me out is the husband had, honey, he had no, he just didn't have no feelings about it, honey. He don't care that he told his family up. He don't care that his kids is suffering. He don't care nothing about that. Hold on, let me show y'all. Hold on. Lord, I ain't never came on when so many people are on. When I tell y'all it is so I don't care. I'm doing my commentary. Like I said, one or none, I'll be here. Okay, let me make sure y'all can see it. Hold on. Okay, y'all see this? Okay, so here we go. TikToker star ordered to pay 1.5 million after losing a fair trial in Durham. This is the wife. Well, she was the wife. This was the best friend. Look, best friends like that, you don't need enemies. Just the thing, she was dating his cut. She was married to his cousin. I'm like, what in the French poodle? Okay, here we go.
Another week, take this, push your ass up, got a nickel.
Oh my. Oh my.
Run errands. It is Black Friday. Hopefully, it's not too many people out. I mean, I would think
They
that
said
if
this girl right
they
here
was gonna be
was
out,
so jealous
they probably would have
of the
skewed.
wife that everything the wife did, she did. The wife wanted a 7 rows, 4 rows, 7 passengers, something, and she went and got it. They said the wife used to wear her nails like some type of way. She went and did it. The wife go and whatever the wife did, she did because she was so jealous. She was so jealous of her. It was crazy. I told y'all people want to be you. They want to take who you are and just be you. I wanted to show y'all when they came out of the courtroom. I don't know how her back is still all right. She got boobs for life. I don't know how her back. I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm so serious. It's like, oh my, I'm hurting looking at her. And he don't look like he's about that. I mean, he don't look like he's. This was the horrible best friend and her husband. This was the wife and her husband, and she lied on him to stay with them so she can get him. Are you following me? Her, right here, big boobs, lied on him, her husband, so she can go stay with them, which is her best friend, to be with him, the one she's married to now. Hey, Kimby. That's weird. It's crazy. She wanted him so bad. She lied on him, her husband, to stay with her best friend right here to have her husband. Y'all following me? Her right here has been ordered to pay 1.75 mil to her right here for alienation of affection between these two because she wanted him right here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I wanted to see the one where they came out of court today when the verdict was okay, when the verdict was it said she never slept with him. Then the court pulled the tape. Okay, played the tape. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. See, some of y'all sector people, y'all can learn from that. Let people talk. But documentation beats conversation any day. I taught my kids that documentation beats conversation any day. As long as you got documentation, let them say what they want. And when the time is right, pull it out, whip it out. That's her with this man's kids, her friends' kids. Boy, it's skeezers in the city. That's wild, y'all. This girl did all that to get that woman's man. That's messed up. Yeah, this is messed up. Let me see if I can find them in court. Hold on. You know what I heard? It's funny because I like Grease, both of them. Come on and tell us, Johnny, about the secret of success. You gotta take a tip from the king of hip, and you know that he's the best. We're going around and wait a minute. I need Jesus. Okay, hold on, y'all. I found it. You gotta walk in the love, but gotta find a man who teach you more. I'm gonna watch it when I get out here. I'm gonna watch me some Grease. Don't judge me. Drink your water and mind your business. Okay, here we go, y'all. Tonight. I'm just waiting. Waiting for the weekend. It's not me, y'all. I'm ready. It's this newscasters or whatever you call them. They suck. They suck. They suck. They suck. They suck. Let's go. What y'all eat for lunch or dinner or dinner?
Popular North Carolina TikTok pay $1.75 million after a jury found her guilty of destroying a Durham couple's marriage. The lawsuit filed in Durham County Court accused Brenay Kennard, an influencer with nearly 3 million followers on TikTok, of seducing.
Come on. Come on in the room. Come I'm waiting on this. I feel like I gotta wait, shall. I feel like I gotta wait. Come on.
Lucy, seducing and having an affair with her manager, Tim Montague. The suit was brought in civil court by the manager's now ex-wife, Akira Montague. Akira claimed the affair
Did y'all
caused her
see that?
mental anguish, damage to her health,
honey.
and deprived her
And people were so happy.
kids of a two-parent household. Tim Montague eventually left his wife for Kennard. The jury found Kennard guilty of both criminal conversation and alienation of affection. Her jury found her guilty of destroying a Durham couple, accused Brenay Kennard.
Well, hell. Okay. I do not like these handle names. I know, right? Right? You know, y'all, when I tell you it's a great day in the city for wives, okay? You know what, though? I'm so glad that whoever talked to the wife told her, you know, there is something you can do about this. Now, they said it was his mother that told her, honey, go on and get, alienation of affection, because she didn't like Brina, okay, or Brenay, however you pronounce it. She didn't like her. But now, since her son and Brenay is married, she ain't got no choice but to like her now. Well, she ain't got to like her, but she got to deal with it because her son married her. I mean, it's been real. It's been real. So, yes, to everybody who didn't like my statement earlier when I said I'm team wife, and that the Bible states about a wife, and I am a wife. For those of you all who didn't like it, too bad. So sad. Tough titty. That's all I got to say. Okay? Too bad, so sad, tough titty. Suck it up. Suck it up, buttercup. I am team wife. Always will be. Now, some of you wives are so horrible. You make it hard for me to be team wife, okay? Some of y'all make me want to just smack you in the keister, okay? It's like, let me see. They do not mess with Carolina with that adultery law. All states should have that. You're right. All states should. Yep. Now, yep, Fantasia, she did. She got sued for that too. Even Fantasia didn't get hit with that much money though. But I think because the girl was not, she was unapologetic. The girl was very much unapologetic. Brenay, whatever her name is, she was unapologetic. You can tell by the way she carried herself, like what, and they said, oh, y'all have to go back and look at the court proceedings. So, let me explain to y'all. I got ADD, and I'm not trying to be funny. I do. I got ADD. There is no way I could sit through that trial. I need the cliff notes. And so once I get the cliff notes on things, then make myself an informal opinion, and then I do what I need to do. But some things just bother my shana, and it is just like, oh goodness, no. Uh, so yeah. So I guess you all know that I'm not going to bingo tonight, because if I was going to bingo, I would have already been gone. Okay, because it takes me a minute to get there, and everything. And you can go in an hour before bingo starts. And tonight is a free game, right? Because here in Kentucky is U of L versus UK, which is both Kentucky teams. I explained it yesterday. Blue versus red versus blue. Okay, so I'm not going. And part of me is having the bingo shakes. Because I want to go so bad, but then I don't want to go because I don't do cold weather, and I don't want to have to get dressed and get out in this cold weather, y'all. And then it'll be even colder when I come out of bingo. So maybe next time. But as of right now, as for me and my house, we're not going to bingo, okay? We go sit right here, possibly watch the game. If I don't find me a good movie to lay up on this couch and watch, I might just go ahead and get in my bed, okay? But I got a pie in there. It's a cake for real. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, it's gonna be a fat night. Yes, sir. And it's lemony. That cool, refreshing drink. Oh my gosh, y'all. I can't wait to cut me a piece. Oh, child. Kim, you can go and change it in your profile so it will resemble you using that username more closely. Oh, okay. I'm Creole, so Creole, call me now. Creole, call me now. Okay? Y'all, what's wrong with me? I feel like I've been drinking and I ain't had nothing to drink but coffee. Oh, and I just drunk a tea and I'm eating ice. With a heat, look, I got my portable heater on up under my desk because I'm at my desk right now. I got my portable heater on, but I'm eating a whole cup of ice. And does that make sense? This ice is so good. It's only one place I get the ice that I chew. And then if I buy the bag of ice, there's only one place that I buy a bag of ice. But I want to cut me a piece of that cake so much. I do. I think I'm going to do that when I get off of here. But y'all, yeah, just think about it. How would you feel if you were married and somebody came in between you and your partner, you and your wife, or you and your husband? How would you feel? It wouldn't feel too good, right? It just wouldn't feel good, So, you gotta take things like that into consideration. And everything. I'm glad that woman won. She won for all married couples. Praise God. She won for all married couples, I bet other people, and also the one I want to also cyber stalking is a real thing. And you can go to jail for that and be fined and be sued. Cyber stalking. Okay. For all of you all that like to stalk people online and all this and stuff, baby, the internet's getting tired of that. The government group make it a federal law, federal and law, honey. Cyber stalking, cause that's not cool. People should be able to come online without being stalked. I'm just saying, what's wrong? What wrong with you? In my granddaughter's voice, what wrong with you? What wrong with you? Okay. So, anyway, before I get out of here, how's everybody been doing? Is everybody okay? I think I got one more thing to say about that, but before I do that, y'all know I got to run my commercial. Don't hate my commercial. Just vibe to it, because it's a vibe. You know it is. It's a vibe. Okay. So just bounce to it. Bounce to it. Bounce to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Just bounce to it.
It's go time. Dr.Creole, Libra butterfly in the building, y'all. Welcome to the Egg Roll Challenge. Yeah. Judges on deck, JB and the D-Ham show through that. Let's get that flavor popping, let's go. Yeah. Sizzle in the kitchen, got that vibe so right. We rolling egg rolls from the morning to the night. Butterfly wings bring the spice and the soul. Dr.Creole in command, she's in control. Everybody stepping up, showing all that skill. Golden on the outside, flavor that kills. Judges lean in, they know what's real. One bite, that's love you can feel. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it tight, roll it tight. Aero magic, we taking flight, leave a butterfly. Got that light, Creole love with that southern bite. Baby in the zone, show 3 more. Can't quit. Roll it up. Yeah, we cooking live. Aero challenge, that flavor vibe. Sauce on the side, that drip too clean. Crunch when it hit, that's a foodie dream. Shrimp, beef, veggie, sweet or hot. Everybody think they got the best shot. Dr.Creole smile, she know who bringing heat. Libra butterfly style, oh, you can't compete. It's more than food, it's a celebration. Love in the kitchen, so vibrate. Roll it up, roll it right. Flip it once, now seal it tight. In a fry, watch it shine. Golden brown, now it's taste test time. Judges take a bite, whoa, that crunch. Whole room vibing, why they mind? Flavor so bold, the crowd go wild. Aero challenge got that style. Roll it up, roll it tight. Aero magic, we taking flight. JB and D, ham 3, know we live. Libra butterfly, that hosting vibe. Real spice, we feel that flame. Aero challenge, remember the name. Roll it up, yeah, we cooking live. From the 3-1 down to the butterfly vibe. Yeah.
Yes, okay. Don't forget that egg roll challenge. And for everybody who wants to help me with the pot, that's fine. I have my money, okay, that I am going to give the winner. And if you want to help donate to that pot, you can. If you want to send it to me and say this is for the pot, okay, I will make sure that the amount that you sent is known. I will announce it, and if I can't show it, okay. If not, I'm asking if you would like to be a part of paying the winner. If you would wait until the challenge, and the one that wins, if you would donate to them or whoever you would like to do it to. Okay. It's no big deal. I'm gonna give what I'm gonna give regardless because it's my challenge. You feel me? And so yeah, that's how we're gonna do that. But I was just saying, there's a lot of people who like to evidently donate to challenges. I'm gonna leave it alone. So good for you. Thank you very much, and all the good type of stuff. Lord have mercy. You know, it's hard sometimes governing your mouth. I governs myself accordingly. I really do. And I have learned control, over my life as well as much as I can. Because whatever God ordains, and there is no control for that. But I'm saying for the most part, and then I controls my lips and my mouth because a lot of things I be wanting to comment and say and all the things of the things. But I get quiet because I don't need no drama. I ain't trying to have no drama, So who child? JB, I be trying. So yeah. Have y'all watched that movie Hell Up in Harlem? It's an old school movie, but I love that movie. It's called Hell Up in Harlem. I try to go back and watch as many black old school movies as I can. Have y'all ever seen Plug Love? That's the movie I want to do. What's your name on? It's called Plug Love. Let me show y'all. Hold on. This is almost like what we've been talking about all day. Let me show y'all. And I did drop the link. I'll be here for about maybe 10 more minutes. Let me see. Here we go. The main character in this movie is Murder. That's his name, Murder. I love me some Murder. I swear. I watch uh what is his thing? Hold on. Okay. Is this one? Okay, this is part 2. Hold on. Right here. Plug love. Here we go. Hold on. It's coming up. McGraw. That's what it's called, McGraw Avenue. I love murder, man. Let me see. His name is Murder Payne. That's his what's name of murder. Here we go. Come on in the room. I'm gonna have to find a way to clean this computer. Because it's bothering my shine now. Let me make sure y'all can see it. Hold on.
Remember that bitch Nisha from the room?
Hell yeah, the Marriott.
Hell yeah, round 2 tonight, nigga.
Hey, that's what's up, nigga.
Dang.
How you doing?
Let me get a half a G.
Oh, you still owe me, right?
Got you, man. I get paid next week.
Hey, for real, man, I can't be playing with my money, dog.
Got it. I got it.
All right, you want me to just bundle you up?
No, I need my change.
All right. For real, you may be on that bullshit, dog. I need mine.
Damn! Shit, what the fuck?
I mean, damn, I pay for your little groceries and shit, baby.
Nigga, the only thing you need to be paying is attention.
You right, let me help you up.
No, just grab my juice real quick before I go in the street. Excuse you. Nigga, now you can help me up.
I'm saying I just tried to help you up and you ain't want my help. I had already said sorry.
Shut up. You need to stop being so damn sorry and watch where the fuck you going next time.
You right. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Yo. I ain't get your name.
I wasn't giving it away.
That's murder, y'all, right here. That's murder. Y'all, murder's a mess. Anything he play in, y'all need to watch. Murder is something else, boy. I'm telling y'all. Here we go.
Damn, nigga, that's my cousin wallet.
Oh, wow, motherfucker. E.
Damn, you just trying to save everybody, ain't you?
Damn. You know, give you a little thieving ass. See, Mama used to always say, how can a woman get to know your approach if you never approach her at all? The worst a woman can say is no. Man, that woman taught me a lot. When she passed away, I had to take on the responsibility of taking care of my little brother.
He's assuring to go to pro. Okay? He's raising his brother and his little sister.
They are. And my youngest sister, Bree.
No, but I want to do it on my own.
I can understand that. Hey. We need Kool-Aid, brother.
Yeah, get that red Kool-Aid.
Don't forget the Kool-Aid. What's up, bro? You all right?
All right. Just running back, man. This time, one-on-one. Take a shot.
Okay, this is the girl.
Hey. Baby, what happened to the
This
meals
is
I
the
bought you
dope
the other
man.
day?
He's supposed to be one of the head dope men.
Fell and broke it, Renzo.
You acting like it's my fault.
No, it wasn't your fault.
He's a cheater to
But
his
I know
heart.
what it is.
I mean,
all these hoes that keep calling and playing on my phone, it's for show your fault.
Twins and automobiles, okay? Just, it's a mess, y'all. Y'all got to see this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
It is so crazy.
Fast forward.
Your little puppy is so adorable. Oh my God, where did you get her? Girl, black girl for me. Oh, what kind of puppy is it? A Chihuahua. Adorable. Oh my God.
They love
Okay,
it. Hey,
this is who murder self.
keep that
This
shit
is the
in for
head
real.
guy.
Yeah, I know.
And the one
You
I
know how
just
the
said
game
is the
go.
dope man.
I can only
That's
get
his
you, my man
partner,
get
but
me.
he's over his partner for real. But that
One of
partner
your
doing
clients is here, Diamond Girl ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take care of her in the morning, okay?
Oh, okay. Did you lose your wallet?
Hold on, let me check.
and he's telling them
Really pissed
if
me
it's
off
a
the
lot
way they
of
be letting
balance, we
people
can't get
slide.
no money. We need to be getting our
This nigga
money.
Pooh
So
gets
cut
away
down
with
on the
murder,
balance
man.
because
You want
murder
for G?
you, okay, as
I'd have
quick
been
as you
put the
look at.
pressure on him.
Was it cute?
I am not thinking about all of that. Girl, give me his number so I can get my wallet. Excuse you. Hello? Excuse you. I know you heard me.
Hey, man, don't be pulling up to my place of business like that.
Look, I'm just trying to get my wallet.
Look, wait a minute,
What's
Michelle.
my reward?
I'm gracing you with my presence. Now come.
Okay, so now she pulling
Why
up
you always
right.
playing with me?
Watch
What you
this.
talking about, man?
I just call it how I
That's
see
her
it.
man
You don't
right
hit
here,
this in about a
aka
week.
Big
What?
Dope
She don't
Dude.
get wet enough for you?
That's one of the
Man,
girls.
stop
Check
playing,
this
man.
out.
You know that motherfucker get wet as shampoo. But look, I do got a little free time tonight, so I'm gonna hit that motherfucker for sure, for sure.
You better not be playing. Cause I'm gonna have to pay for a babysitter.
A little money for a babysitter, man. Go get you something nice to wear for a nigga, man.
This don't mean you coming. You still better come.
I'm coming for sure, man.
What the fuck is going on?
That's his
You
woman.
must be one of those bitches that keep calling and playing on my phone.
Man, what's up?
What you mean, what's up, Rizzo? Who the fuck is this bitch?
Hey, you don't have to disrespect me. I'm only his friend.
You really want to try me right now?
I'm just saying.
Bitch, shut the fuck up before I write her shut for you.
Man, chill. That shit ain't even that serious.
Yes, the fuck it is, Rizzo. Because you keep playing with these red ass hoes.
And then she goes to the park to clear her mind, y'all. Okay. She goes to the park to clear her mind. And look who is at the park.
I bumps in the bill at the park, and guess who I see? Mama D used to always say if you ever wanted something, you had to be persistent. What's up, Carmen?
I'm not in the mood.
Damn. I mean, I only came over here because I seen you over here. Before a nigga be done lost everything.
Thank you.
Anyway, y'all, this is a good movie. Yes, it's a hood classic, but it's a good movie. It's called Plug Love. You got to actually, look at this. Look at this movie. And we're going to talk about it because it actually has a lot to do with what's going on today, how that girl won her lawsuit and everything. Seriously, it's called Plug Love. And it's funny because it also shows you how a lot of times in relationships men play around, but as soon as a woman decide to play around, then it's some devastating situations that hit the flow. Okay, so just to give y'all something to look forward to, murder and the girl he was just the one about the wallet. She said, "Excuse you," and all that. They end up together, but then there's a twist. Okay, yeah. When I say it's on Tubi, it's free. It's called Plug, Plug, Love, Love. Y'all need to look at this because we're going to talk about this. We are going to talk about this. If you think I'm telling the whole movie, okay. But y'all, this is something, like I said, y'all take a look at this. I think you will like it. For real, you will like it, but again, it goes to show that a man can play around and a woman will take him back 59 times from Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll tell you 5,238 times that I'm gonna leave you if you do this again with some women, because I don't anyway. But as soon as a woman decides, then the man's feelings hurt and he feel betrayed and all this and stuff. Man, get over it. Okay, get over it. But it is a good movie. It's a lot of twists and turns in the movie, y'all. It's worth watching. I really don't advocate for anything that's not a good movie. I have a knack of picking good movies, and that's just one of them. So hopefully sometime soon I will come on here and we'll talk about the dang on movie. Now, again, let me say this. When I say everybody's on tonight, everybody's on tonight. What the heck is with the 11th? I know it's 1111, which is my numbers, as well as 222 and 929. All of those are my numbers, but good grief, I reckon, okay? It's like it's weird. I've never seen it packed like this. Okay. But like I said, y'all, I stand with wives. I do. I was a wife, so I stand with a wife, you know. I feel like and here maybe I shouldn't say this, but I am. I feel like if you're gonna sleep with a husband, you don't let everybody know that you slept with somebody's husband. You just, I mean, it's when did we ever get to a point where tricks don't know that they're a treat and they supposed to stay in the pack? You not the main course. You something we can do without. Not everybody eats desserts. I'm just saying. When did it become to where the side piece thinks she's equal to the wife? What oh, Jesus. Anyway, y'all. I'm just saying. Can somebody help answer that question? When did the side piece end up equal to the wife? I don't get it. I don't get it. You are on the side. We can take you or leave you. Okay, like it's just weird to me, y'all, for real. And then husbands, well, at least he did marry the side piece. I don't know if that was a good trade or a bad trade, because looking at it, I'm gonna keep my comment to myself. I don't know if that's a good trade or a bad trade. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, I'm just saying. The fat piece came important. The fat piece came important because the man allowed the side piece to come to the house and call the wife back in the day. You could not do. Here. I'm trying to told you, Kim. I'm trying to told you, baby. Let me tell you something. I'm that wife. I was that type of wife. You got to see me, and I ain't talking about to have a conversation either. You got to see me. Let me tell you something. And this is in my book, so I'm telling you the truth. We was at this church, you know, our church we started with my father in the ministry, okay? And it was this girl, she was cool with everybody and all this and stuff, but baby, I'm a true wife. And I remember going to the pastor, the female pastor, and I said, I need you to have a conversation with her. And I said the girl's name and tell her my husband is off limits. And I'd rather for you to tell her than me, because when I tell her, I'm not talking. Tell her back up off my husband. She said, and I quote, oh no, I've been knowing her since she was a kid. And that's not even in her. She's not like that. Trust me. If it's any way she's looking at him, it's as a brother in the Lord. She's not looking at him like blue, blue, blue. I said, let me tell you something. I am never jealous, but I watch what's mine because I'm territorial. I said, and she likes my husband and she's trying to make a move on my husband. I said, but if you say not, okay. Okay. Y'all think I'm playing. About 2 Sundays later, this girl came over to me. She dropped up. See, gotta make you, baby, he'll make your enemies your footstool. She dropped down. She said, grabbed my hand and looked me in my eyes and said, I want to repent to you. I'm sorry. I am sorry for trying to mess with your husband. I mean, this was all in church. She said it, baby. And she said, please forgive me. She was crying. She said, please forgive me. She put money in my hand and everything. And I not once changed my position or how I was looking at her. And I said, okay. Just like that. And she got up and she hugged me and went on and sat back down. And I looked straight into the pastor's face and she just dropped her head. Yeah. Don't ever doubt me. Don't ever doubt me. I know what I be talking about. Okay. So y'all, what I didn't know was I told y'all there was a time that my husband and I we had separated for a while. Okay, we separated for I think I told y'all it was a year, because that's how long it was a year. And in between that year, the last couple of months before we got back together, like even though we were separated, we were still seeing each other. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? We just wasn't living in the same house because he had to get some stuff together. Okay, but anyway, towards the last 2 months when before he came back in the house, somebody was trying to set my husband and this lady up. Now I didn't know it when I said what I said. I didn't find that out until after we was back in the same house and all this and stuff. People thought it was safe to tell me stuff like that. Okay. And you should have saw my husband's face, because that's the one thing he never, because he know me. I'm crazy. Okay. I mean, when you know your wife is nuts, you don't okay. So anyway, they so happened to tell this story like it was a fun story. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving forward. One thing I do know, and I always believe, no one can take your man if that woman that man didn't want you no more. You know, I agree with that, and then sometimes I don't agree with that, because the devil's cunning. Not to throw everything on the enemy, but he hates marriage so much. And a lot of times, how can I say this? I'm gonna leave it alone. I, I'm gonna leave it alone. I've seen a lot, and especially because I was a counselor, I've seen a lot. And I will say it like this: my grandmother and the older people of my family always say, never leave your door open. Never leave your door open, and don't ever let a woman come and stay with you. Seriously, never leave your door open, and never, and not physical door. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of times, women, not every woman. So if it don't apply, let it fly. But a lot of time, women, we trust so easily. We trust so much and so easy. Like this lady, she trusted this girl was her best friend. They both married to cousins. You wouldn't think that this woman, being your best friend and married to your husband's cousin, gonna move in with you on false pretenses just to get your husband and screw him and to have your life. And that's exactly what happened. So that's why I said sometimes we as women, we are too trusting. We believe that Shaquila got our best interests at heart. And me and Shaquila been down since third grade. We've been down since the sandcastle. I trust her over anybody. And that's the one, Shaquila is the one that'll do you. That's the one that'll be having your husband in the bathroom. Supposedly, you didn't know he was in there, and you went in there to wash your hands, and his peen was out. And all along you done been in there topping him off. You see, I mean, like, yeah, let me see. I still say that. Yep, to my brother-in-law for 42, and he had 4 children. What? Now that's just a dog. That's just a dog. That's somebody who don't care about the sanctity of marriage. You do have those too that just don't care. They'll say they do, and I'm sorry, baby, I didn't mean to, but and the only reason why you're sorry is because you got caught. That's it. You ain't really sorry. You sorry you got caught. Because if you still could, you would. Now, there one particular time when I was battling in my I was battling in my shana. I'm like, man, this woman don't deserve this man at all. And I promise you, if we hook up, it's on and popping. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. That's because I knew about this particular woman, and she was horrible at that time. Okay, at that time. And yeah, my man was like, "Girl, don't you know he's a quality catch, a very good quality catch, and that catch likes me, and I like him, child." And I swear, and I remember saying, if it wasn't for a little bit, my God, mm-mm-mm. She ought to be lucky that I support wives, because if I didn't, I know it's right. I know man wasn't. Shoot. Yeah, it's just okay. So me and my mom 300 had this conversation one day. Okay. And shout out to 300. Me and my mom 300 had this conversation one day. We was talking about cheating. And he said that women think when a man cheats, and I don't know this because I'm not a man. He's just saying from his point of view. He said women think when a man cheats, it has to do with he really wants that he doesn't love his wife or the woman he's with anymore because he cheated. And he said that's not true. He said men can cheat just because it's a Thursday. We cheat because we just want to hit it. He said it has nothing to do with emotions and she better than my wife and all this stuff. He said it's just not like that. He said men we don't think a reason why we do. We see what we like and if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. He said, you could be the perfect wife. You could do everything right. You can cook, clean, rub his shoulders, be an accountant. He was just saying all the things. He said, but if a man wants to hit what he see, he going to hit what he see. And ain't got nothing to do with the woman. He said, a lot of time women feel like, well, maybe I wasn't doing this right. Or maybe he said, they ain't got nothing to do with y'all. It's all about who we are. And that was sort of real. I was like, and that's why I was like, that's why you got to get a man who honors the sanctity of marriage and monogamy. Because if he honors the sanctity of marriage and monogamy, then no matter what booty or breast he see, he's not going to go and try to dip in that pool. So, I'm just saying. I agree with you, Kim. That's a bit much, though. That's a bit 4 kids. That's a bit much, and I don't know how she stand with him. I don't knock it because I'm not in their life, and women take a lot that other women don't. And I'll never be the one to say if that was me, because I used to get that all the time before I got married, honey. If that was me, I wouldn't yell. Okay, you take that and much more. So shut up, shut up. Okay. So, I just know it's better for women. I'm gonna say me. If my husband had cheated on me, which thank God, from my understanding, he hasn't. It's been no indiscriminable coochies that have, came up to say, I slept with your husband when he was with, So praise God. And I really believe that he didn't. But let's just say my husband, Mr. Watermelon, we'll call him that. Let's say that he cheats. It really will be hard for me to trust him again. It's going to be hard for me to trust him again because trust is everything. It really is, because every time you leave out the house and tell me you're going to the store, I'm going to think that you're going to meet somebody at the store and y'all going to screw. Are you going to go to the store, but you're going to go somewhere else and you're going to screw? Are you going to meet somebody? See, everything ends in screwing. Once you break that trust, it's hard to build that trust up again. And I mean, sometimes I've seen people, especially doing counseling, well, dang, I've been proving myself to her. Dang, I've been proving myself to her for 2 months, and it still ain't enough. She still don't trust me. Yeah, because it took 3 minutes to break down 13 years of trust. And you think it's supposed to be built up overnight? You just been doing it 3 weeks. I mean, what's the time limit on forgiveness and trust to be built? So, men be in their mind, they don't think like this is gonna cost me a lifetime of pain, and I really might lose this woman. And I love her more than I do. I love her more than me wanting to hit the skins right here in these tight blue jeans. For I know about the same woman. Same. That means you in a relationship with her. You have 2 relationships. You married and you dating that woman on the side. So you got your cake and you eating it too. You got 4 kids by the same woman. Outside of your marriage, babe, couldn't have been me. Baby, baby, it would have been some smoke in the city. I ain't lying. It would have been some smoke in the city. Jesus, thank you, Lord. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. some women don't want to be by themselves, so they put up with a lot, it's okay being by yourself, honey. Don't you love you? I love me. It's good. It's Gucci. It's grand over here. Get to know you. Get to know who you are, you know? And a lot of people have never been by themselves. So they go from one relationship to another. And if you make it okay for a man or a woman to have you and somebody else, that's what they're gonna do. Why would I not have my extra on the side if my main don't mind? Or if my main gonna look the other way? I'm gonna keep my extra on the side. Let me tell you something. One thing that ran in our family on the women, well, not just the women, but with the women, on one side of my family, one thing that ran through there is having a husband and a man, or having a wife and a girlfriend. That runs on it, it runs in my family. And you talking about when I got married, how hard it was. Not that I didn't love my husband, not that he wasn't a good man, but that trait of having two people, like having my husband and then having an extra on the side to do, but babe, oh, it was hard. It was hard. It was hard for a while. But eventually, thank the Lord, you know, I overcame it. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. Because it runs, like I said, on one side of my family, it runs through our family. Every man just about, and it might be some exceptions. And now they, learning different. But for a while, we would know our uncles' wives and their girlfriends. Because they would bring one of them would come to the family gathering. And then the next time we have something else, they bring the girlfriend. And the girlfriend knew he was married, but she just wanted to be counted. And so we were like, hey, you know, she knew all the family. All of them knew all the family members and, all the nephews and nieces and stuff like that. It was, when I tell you they had this thing down pat. And then the women, my aunties, husbands would be there. And some of them would be there and they boyfriend too. That was introduced as a family friend. Baby, when I tell you my family got it going on, they had it going on. Couple of my aunties would be there with their husbands and they man, cause the man would be a family friend. And as a kid, as a kid, calling everybody uncle this and auntie this, baby, yeah, you go through a lot to kill the dysfunction that you learn. You kill the dysfunction that you learn. You go through a lot. That's why I said, no, I needed counseling. Screw what you heard. I don't care what you think. I needed counseling to break up some of that monotony and some of that dysfunction that I grew up in. It's all right to have a husband and a boyfriend, as long as they don't know about each other. One have to know that he's the boyfriend and got to be okay with his position. As long as he's okay with his position, I'm okay having them both. And baby, you have to break it up. My husband told his brother he was sorry, but he couldn't come to our house because Kim would tear up this house. Okay. See, and that's what that's what one of my great aunties said. How y'all do it? It ain't right. Y'all got these wives at home and all this is y'all. When I tell you, it was never a dull moment at my family get-togethers. It was never a dull moment. I'm telling you, honey. The aunties with their husbands and boyfriends there, you know, and my auntie holler, "Hey, take me to the store." And my uncle holler, "Baby, you want me to take you?" "No, baby, I'm good. This nigga ain't doing nothing. Come on, take me to the store." He gets up and they go get in the car. Husband don't know none. Everybody else do. Everybody else, we still doing what we do. But we sitting there like, my God, today. That's not funny. But I'm just saying that's so dysfunctional. But there's, at times dysfunction becomes functional. You become functional in dysfunction. You know? And until you really know different or see different, you start to think that's the way things, you get so used to it. That's the way things are supposed to operate. That's why I said, baby, it's okay to go counseling. It's okay to get some therapy to do the right thing. Okay. So yeah, IJS, man. I had to overcome a lot. I gotta go cook before I fall back. Okay, y'all. I promise you, I had to overcome a lot. So yeah, you know. Oh my gosh, Kim! I swear, girl. Woo, child, the stories, girl, the stories. Okay. But anywho, it's pie. It's not a pie. I don't know why I keep calling it a pie. It's a lemon. What type of cake is it? Hold on. I can tell y'all what type it is. Hold on. It is called Pepper Ridge Farm Luscious Lemon Layer Cake. It's one of the best lemon cakes you ever want to buy, babes. I kid you not. It's one of the best lemon cakes you ever want to buy. If you got a Myers, hold on, let me show you what it look like. Come on. Okay, here we go. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things are getting brighter. Someday. Here we go. Can y'all see it? Hold on. There you go. Right here. Baby, this is the best lemon cake you gonna ever buy. Okay? Don't buy no other cake. Buy this one. This is so good. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, so that's when I'm gonna go cut and eat a piece and sip and chew on my ice. And then I might take my gullible country but to bed and get ready for tomorrow, honey. But since I didn't go to bingo tonight. And happy late birthday to my daddy in heaven. It ain't late, I've been saying it all day. But happy birthday to my daddy. Yes, my boo-boo kitty. And then my stepfather's birthday's 2 days from now. Go figure. My mama had a thing for Scorpios. Okay? All right. All right, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. You know I love you. And like I always say, no matter what the test, always do your best.
Yeah. From Kentucky to the world, it's the sitting of the scale. Creole butterfly, spread them wings, girl. Yeah. Born to shine, leave a balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royal Libra season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her veins. Creole fire running through her name. She walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long little queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Libra queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. Here's to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Yeah. So spread your wings, let your soul be free.